AI used more water this year than every single water bottling company combined. That is insane.
Yo, this is about to be our new reality, bro. When all these data centers get to busting and all of them are going at the same time, bro. That's what them data centers is finna be doing to our fucking lungs, bro. Our air and shit. You see all that smoke, bro? This is what's happening in Boxtown, Memphis. You feel me?
There's something happening right now that doesn't really feel like the usual internet cycle. It's not loud. It's not trending the way drama trends. There isn't one viral clip everybody's yelling about or one villain everybody agrees to hate. It's quiet. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Because while we're arguing about creators, scandals, who's view botting, who's not, who's sold out and all this extra junk, AI is expanding in the background, slowly reconstructing how the world works. Not just online, not just creatively, in real fucking life.
Behind me is the world's largest AI supercomputer built by Elon Musk.
Inside, hundreds of thousands of processors, the systems used to power the AI chatbot Grok, which Musk hopes will soon overtake ChatGPT. This center, called Colossus, requires massive amounts of water and energy to power. And when the Memphis grid was unable to offer sufficient power, Musk installed more than 30 turbines pumping out methane gas.
There's also this horrible kind of sulfurous smell in the air which hits the back of the throat.
It's so bad, residents don't want to open their windows.
Just be here 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, so we breathe in this air every day.
Factories, infrastructures, jobs, resources, and a lot of people don't even realize it's happening yet. The internet trained us to react to explosions, not erosion. We notice drama instantly, we notice conflict instantly, we notice outrage instantly. But slow change, systematic change, things that take months or years to fully show their damage, we scroll right past it. But AI didn't show up screaming, "I'm here to replace you." It showed up whispering, "I'm here to help."
Letting ChatGPT plan my day. Find something under $20 to buy.
I'm somebody who struggles with structure, creating your own routine, creating your own schedule for the day. I'm gonna give you some tips. Coming from somebody who really needed some help. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go on ChatGPT.
I just let ChatGPT plan my day, and honestly, it is a game changer.
Girl, I let ChatGPT plan my entire day, and baby, I'm tired. Maybe I was being optimistic when I put everything I put on that message.
Help you edit faster, help you write faster, help you create faster, help companies cut costs faster. And because it sounded convenient, nobody stopped to ask what it was replacing. Not who, what. Human friction, human limitation, human labor.
This is what smart logistics looks like. What you're seeing is a ghost logistics center, a warehouse with 0 human workers. Every job is handled by AI-powered robots, from sorting and stacking to loading and delivering.
Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like?
Oh my god, no way. Is this an AI drive-thru?
Here's the part people don't want to deal with. AI is not just software. It's not floating in the clouds like some abstract concept. It needs space, it needs power, it needs water, and it needs land. No, literally water and land and power and space. Massive data centers are being built all over the world right now. And not coincidentally, many of them are placed in low income areas. Why? Because resistance is cheaper there. Because the people affected by this shit has less power. Because complaints are easier to ignore.
Why is all this smog popping up in the hoods of Memphis near the black low income communities? It's because Elon Musk is making AI buildings and these big supercomputers are pushing out smog.
AI used more water this year than every single water bottling company combined. That is insane.
The amount of water that AI uses is astonishing. According to a report by the Washington Post, if you ask ChatGPT to write you a 100-word email, it uses 519 milliliters.
People online can call it conspiracy. You can call me woke. I really don't care. But locals are literally documenting the changes in their air quality, water usage, and infrastructure strain in real time. So call it wokeness all you want. Call it a conspiracy theory. You'll see how this all plays out in the end. We all will.
When all these data centers get to busting and all of them are going at the same time, bro. That's what them data centers is finna be doing to our fucking lungs, bro, our air and shit.
That's the price of progress. But progress for who? What makes AI especially effective isn't its intelligence. It is its rollouts. There was no big announcement that just said your life was about to change forever. Instead, it just slipped into every single thing. Every single little crack, like fucking Venom, or what, I don't even know what analogy is good for this, but things like your editing software updates, your apps, your tool changes. Some things have to do with AI. Take me as an example. I made a post on my YouTube. The editing software I was using, CapCut, it was perfect, bro. It was absolutely perfect. But then out of nowhere, they just updated it and I noticed it, and it said in the thumbnail, when I was making my thumbnails, it said AI design. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I didn't need AI to do anything for me. I was working just fine. But it's the subtle things like that. Suddenly features you use for years replaced by AI powered versions you never asked for.
Not only is the job market trash right now, AI is completely ruining the application process. You can literally apply for a job and be rejected within an hour.
AI is ruining most of these delivery apps because they make it so hard to be efficient when AI is running it, because AI doesn't have a human brain. It doesn't think, oh, well, they're driving all the way across town to deliver this order. Why don't we have them drop off the other order while we're in this area of town?
What I don't see people discuss a lot about is dating up basically being dead because of AI. And I think it's more worse for men than women. I think women still get a lot of men attention. But
you weren't struggling before. You never needed automation to be creative. What is this AI nonsense? Be gone. But now the system tells you this is the future. Adapt. Not adapt to become better. Adapt to keep up. And that's not innovation. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's just not innovation. That's pressure disguised as progress. And here's what AI is actually best at. Flooding. Flooding platforms with content. Flooding feeds with images. Flooding timelines with videos, voices, edits, thumbnails. Not better art, just more art. Way more than we can produce as humans. And when volume wins over value, creativity suffers.
An AI artist named Zania Monet just signed a $3 million record deal with Howard Media. But not everyone in the music industry is celebrating. Kehlani has been one of the loudest critics, saying in a TikTok video that AI-generated music actually displaces artists. She called Zania Monet a computer program that's taking up creative space.
So all the artists are leaving acts for good reason. Now any image or artwork that's posted is now able to be edited using Grok AI, which means if you post an artwork, someone can be like, hey, I'm gonna edit your image without your permission.
Illustrators get replaced, editors get replaced, writers, artists, they all get replaced. Shit, we go back in time a little bit, a couple months ago, they were on the verge of taking away film directors and animators jobs, honestly, from Disney and shit, and Pixar and all of them. They were this close. But it's not because AI is better, because it's cheaper, faster, and it does not complain. And people celebrate this shit. Like, what the fuck? Because they think they're benefiting, whether it's through the entertainment or getting things themselves done faster with the help of AI, until they realize they're competing against infinity.
Alright, so I just found the most powerful AI video generator ever created. It's called Medio, and if you thought Sora 2 and Veo 3 were good, wait till you see what this thing can do. All you have to do is just type in what you want to create and then hit AI video. I told it to create a Christmas-themed video ad for Pepsi. You can also choose the aspect ratio and duration of your video, and you can make this thing up to 2 minutes long. Once you're ready, hit generate. Medio will then start making your video, and just a couple minutes later, check this out.
Social media doesn't reward long-term thinking. It rewards immediacy. It rewards spectacle. It rewards novelty. And it rewards speed. AI fits perfectly into that ecosystem. 1,000 images in seconds, 100 videos in a day, endless content without reflection. And meanwhile, the consequences lag behind. Job loss isn't viral. Environmental damage isn't viral. Burnout isn't viral. So the internet keeps on clapping while the foundation cracks. A lot of people love saying AI is neutral. It's just a tool. That's a lie. Tools are neutral when power controls access to them. The ones who profit the most from AI are not the ones reaping the consequences of it. They don't live near the factories, they don't lose their job, and they don't have to breathe that air.
It was just about 24 hours ago that President Trump, on his first full day in office, had 3 top tech CEOs joining him in the Roosevelt Room to announce this huge AI initiative worth hundreds of billions of dollars that he was very excited about, starting a company called Stargate that would essentially build AI infrastructure in the United States, promising a $100 billion investment to begin, ending up with a $500 billion investment.
The scariest part isn't the ignorance, it's the indifference. People joke about AI taking jobs like it's fucking science fiction, like this shit can't actually fucking happen to to you. They laugh at the ads that casually say we'll replace you because humor makes fear digestible. But every joke is also rehearsal. We're being trained to accept replacement as inevitable instead of questionable. And once something feels inevitable, people stop resisting it. I feel like everyone feels these shifts in small ways. Tools you relied on might not be working the same. Creative control slowly disappears. Processes get automated whether you want them to or not. And then you're told it's your fault if you can't keep up.
In 10 years, probably AI could do anything better than a human can, cognitively. Probably almost, I think in 10 years, based on the current rate of improvement, AI will be smarter than the smartest human. Yeah.
But nobody asked if this pace was healthy. Nobody asked if this scale was sustainable. They just asked if it was profitable. Here's the pattern nobody wants to admit. Social media distracts us. AI restructures us. Social media keeps us arguing horizontally while AI moves vertically. While we fight over culture, AI rewrites systems. And by the time people look up from the timeline, the changes will already be locked in. This isn't about hating technology, man. This is about questioning speed. About asking why everything needs to be scaled immediately. Why consequences are treated as acceptable losses. Why communities never get a say. Speaking of communities, if y'all got anything to say about this matter, please leave it in the comments, man. Once systems like this normalize, they don't reverse, they settle. And history shows that the quiet shifts are always the ones that people regret ignoring. Now, before I wrap up this video, man, let me say this. AI isn't just changing how we work, it's changing how we value effort, how we value creativity, how we value people. And the worst part about this, man, most of this shit is happening without resistance because it doesn't even feel dramatic enough to fight back. But erosion doesn't announce itself. It just keeps on going. You niggas should have learned this in science class. Until one day you realize everything is faster, thinner, cheaper, and just harder to escape. So shit, let's fucking save ourselves before it's too damn late, man. That's all I got for y'all today. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe on this video. Roll to 2,000 subscribers. This video should be getting uploaded probably a day or two after Christmas. So Merry belated Christmas. Love y'all boys. Deuces.